All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below as usual. This video is entitled, Are We Condoning Unprotected Sex? Spawned by a conversation I was having over the weekend with a friend. And I was thinking about, parenting. And a lot of times kids learn behaviors from, we learn our behaviors as kids from our parents. And what are you accustomed to doing? The things that you were allowed to do as a kid. What I mean by that? If you are allowed to work, you're gonna have a good work ethic. If you was around smokers and you started smoking early, you're probably gonna be a smoker. You get what I'm saying? If you was allowed to participate in team sports, you're probably gonna be a team player or something like that, right? Or chess club or whatever. And the same thing goes for if you was around drinkers and you drank before you was the legal age, you're probably gonna be a drinker as an adult. I shouldn't say that while I'm drinking. Whatever. I wasn't a drinker as a kid. Same goes for unprotected sex. We were talking, and I didn't think about how when you put these, like parents put their teenage girls on birth control. And I'm thinking to myself, when I was that young, we're gonna put you on birth control to make sure you don't get pregnant. But it was basically a straight shot to say, you just going raw, no protection needed. Because with the boys, it's like, look, you're gonna use these condoms, because if you get a girl pregnant, you can't take care of kids. But that's on one end. And on a girl's end, it's like, well, I'm taking these pills or this shot or whatever, so I don't have to have kids. But they leave out the whole STD part of it, because people seem to forget that there are adults out here preying on kids. And there are kids out here wanting to sleep with adults to make them feel like they're growner than they are. So we got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. So in some ways, we're like, you had those conversations when you were younger. Well, the girl, I'm on the pill, so I'm safe. She means she's safe to not have a baby. She could be lying. She could be telling the truth. I mean, grown women do this now. And this is what I mean by condoning having unprotected sex, because when we start out doing this at an early age, kids get accustomed to having unprotected sex if they start as a teenager. So they're not gonna regress and decide to start using protection if they started out the gate without it. It just is what it is. Partially the thing about, you see young kids, teenage kids who might have multiple kids, between the ages of 15 and 23. And you're like, why didn't they just start using protection? They never used protection. And what made these people use protection? When they had too many kids. That's what made them use protection. And you got guys who are accustomed to dating women who don't use protection. So that's their excuse for not using protection. They can still use condoms. There are women out here who give you the I'm allergic to condoms line. And there are women out here, guys out here who like, well, you on the pill, we good, right? Let's just be honest. And because of this creates an STD problem. Because it feels better to you to go raw. You don't do a background check on these people you having sex with. Because everybody will tell you they good. I've heard all the lines of the girls, I'm gonna need to get some papers before we have sex. Wonder how many times she said that. Guys, we like, Lord, just make sure this one don't have that. No good. Like, you know, we just rolling the dice on sex. Please be clean, because I'm going in head first, literally. You know, and because of a feeling. And some people like, you know, they like the sex and they like the orgasm part and they like the orgasm inside of a person. And some girls like for you to ejaculate inside of them. That's what turns them on more. It's like, it goes beyond what's necessary. Because what I mean by that is this. Now people are so addicted to the feeling that when they're parenting, they have kids and they're parenting, they're not really telling their kids, you know, unprotected sex is natural. Yeah, it is natural, but it's how it's always been. Yeah, it is how it's always been. But the problem is, if you got a disease back in the day, you was exiled from the society. You was put off. You was over there, off over there. You was off limits. But all these people that would be off limits and exiled, they just all mixed in with everybody. And everybody just playing this deadly game of sex roulette because we've been condoning unprotected sex. And the older I get, it's funnier because, you know, I meet more and more, you know, I guess it's because of age. Women will say, you know, they're fixed. They got the shot, depot, blah, blah, blah. They not feeling it, you know. I've used condoms and pretty much all the time. And I'm waking up in the morning and she just jumps on it. Like, yo, what the fuck no. I don't know you like that. What you mean you don't know me like that? I don't know you like that. You think I'm just gonna we had sex last night. Yeah, we did. With a condom. You just gonna wake up in the morning and jump on it like it's yours, huh? I don't know where you been. And that's a problem. You know, the girls I know say they've been having sex with guys and they've took the condom off and they couldn't tell. I never really believed that line. Because women tell me they can't tell the difference between a condom with raw sex and protected sex. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. I mean, just not buying it. I'm sorry. I think you know the difference between skin and latex. I really do. I mean, common sense. If it's wet, you can't tell. Bullshit. You know, and people don't want to admit, you know, I think less and less people stop to protect themselves. And I think it's a problem. Because everybody wants to be intimate, but at the same time be ignorant of who you being intimate with. You know, you ever had unprotected sex and you're a guy or you're a man or woman and you just was, I'm just feeling the mood. And then you sitting there for the next 20 something days like, please, Lord, please don't let me be pregnant. Please don't let me tell me I get this chick pregnant. I don't even know this month. That. And they got people who don't care. They just, you know, I done had 37 kids already. What's another one, you know? Same thing that goes with people with STDs. I've seen people, you know, who have STDs who don't mind giving them to you. They won't tell you they got them. You know, because, you know, just want to feel good. No, they want you to suffer with. They miserable and they want you to be company with them. And this is what I'm saying. You know, are we condoning unprotected sex? Because a lot of times, people saying they being safe, but they not. You know, girls will say, you know, oh, if I give you head, I'm gonna have to give you head with a condom on, but you want him to eat you raw. Ain't that about it? So I don't give a damn if it's, you know, regular sex or oral sex. Yeah, you know, so one way or another, you might get that patayatao. Because we kind of condone it, you know. You know, it's only bad when you catch a kid or some AIDS. You know, everything else, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying. I was drunk, I was high. It was just a passionate moment. And then when you're a grandparent at 32, because the same behavior that was condoned for you, you low-key condone for your kid because you set them up the same way you got set up. Now you want to have sense. You know. Oh, and that's the other thing. Well, I will say this. One of the things that keeps me having protected sex is money. You know, I'm cheap. So, you know, a woman might, let's just do it. And I'm like, nigga. Why are you, I've been asked the question, why are you such a stickler about protected sex? What makes you control, you know, that part of your life? I'm like, the Attorney General. How many child support payments you think I want? I don't give a damn what I can afford. How many you think I want? Because people ain't trying to fall in love and be married and have families. They just trying to fuck, have a baby, and get some money. Fuck with me and get some money. Okay, I got to get out of here, man. I'm done with this one. We out.